sandy soil. Stuff's pretty deep. This is iron. It's a big fired musket ball. This little high ground is all, it's more sandy than the rest of the field, so everything's pretty deep, but it's mostly been musket balls. You have to go real slow. I run the dais wide open, and I run it multi-frequency. Not multi-frequency, excuse me. I run it full tones. And the dais, well, I guess it is a deep machine, I guess. You know, I've ran it against the T2 and the F75, and they get about the same depth. I don't know what I'm saying, other than this is a little, it's like a squeaky target. It's not reading anything on the VDI. So I'm going to dig it on a silver kick. I literally, my truck is way over there. I've hit this place 50 times over the last 10 or so years. And I went up this hill, and I've gridded this area off 10 of those 50 times, because there's a lot of buttons. There's a lot of little building sites on this property. This is a lot of buttons. That's about it. But I just got another cut silver. I think that's 4 consecutive hunts with cut silver. I don't know. It's just weird like that. I grid areas tight, 10 times, like I said, this area, and got this, so you never know. It's never hunted out. Let's see if I can live dig something good. This is too big. Let's see. It's a big tack. It's a huge furniture tack. Would have had the tack sticking out of it. My first button for the day. It's a cool little crosshatch pattern. Broken tomback. Piece to a shoe buckle. So this is about 30 acres away from the main property, and it's almost suicide walking up in here during hunting season because it abuts, hundreds of acres of woods, and you can post things to death. You can put up posted signs everywhere, but people don't care. So I have some orange on, so hopefully I don't get shot. I'm in the woods, and I got a decent signal here. There's iron all around here, but I don't know how old it is. So this will be my first hole to find out if it's old or not. Feels heavy. I don't know what it is. It's heavy like lead. Well, I found it. I think it's pretty encouraging. Looks like an old... Oh yeah. It's an old leather adornment. Alright. So I'll hunker down here and see what else I can find. Cool. Holy cow, this place is frustrating. I mean, there is iron everywhere, but I don't know if you can hear it. And for such a remote site, and finding that leather ornament is encouraging, but I can't find a non-ferrous target to save my life. Yeah. Well, let's keep trying. Here's an iffy target, but dig it. Well, it's definitely a non-ferrous target. Let's see what it is. Lead shot. My first brass target in about an hour. Looks old. If anybody knows what it is, let me know. So walking through the woods, I hit a piece of, strong signal, which was this. Just a piece of iron. But I'm digging oyster shell, brick, And there's a little iron patch here. So I'm just going to dig this out. See if I can gauge how old it is. Maybe find a pipe stem or something, but I'm thinking it's old. There's a nice jawbone. It's pretty cool. Finding some more bone, kind of the deeper I get. No real pottery yet. One piece of pottery. But mostly just oyster shell and some brickbat. But it could be big, so I'm just going to dig it. I have nothing else to do. Here's a nice neck to an onion. Nice crude lip on it. Yeah. So I'll just open this up. It's pretty cool. Right in the middle of the woods. Didn't expect to find anything out here today. So hopefully I'll find something good. I found my first pipe stem out of this hole. And it looks like a decent size borehole in there. Rather big one too. So that's good. If I can find a few more with similar diameter bores, then we can possibly date it. But I'm thinking it's early, either early 1700s or earlier. So I was right. It's going, and it's getting real thick, the oyster shell, under this dirt pile and under me. I don't have a sifter with me, so I'm just kind of using my knife, and I'm just picking out the sides, eyeballing to see what comes out, and then I'll dig down till I get to the bottom of the layer and shovel it out and kind of spread it out, and then I'll just run my detector over it before I shovel it back in. But it would be nice to have a sifter with me. Might be able to get one out here. It's hard to get here. But if I have to do it, I'll do it. So it's getting dark. And it sucks that I have to push this in and not sift it. But I can always dig it back out. But it keeps going. You know, maybe when I come back, I'll try a test hole right here. You know, maybe 4 feet away and see if it keeps coming this way. You know, found some glass, some early pottery. Some pipe stems, no pipe bowls. You know, bone. I'm sure there's might be a pipe bowl in these piles, but I can't sift it, don't have a sifter. But anyways, hopefully more to come on this, because it's in a prime spot. It's in the woods. I'll still ask the property owner. You know, just let them know I'll fill it all in nice. So hopefully more to come on this. Wasn't a good video, but all right. So that pit I opened up a little bit is old. Mid 1600s, 1650's, I think. This I don't think is your typical onion bottle, your squat onion bottle neck. I think it's a neck to a shaft and globe bottle, which is kind of the first wine bottle ever made. And I can go into reasons why I think, but I won't. And then the bore diameter of the pipe stem is 8 64ths or 1/8. So I'm going to take a 1/8 drill bit and show you that they go right in there. And so one of them is 7 64ths, and the others are this 8 1/8. Might even be bigger, but goes in there pretty easy for all of them. So that puts the date range to about 1650, and that site, I just knew it was old, based on the land patent research and the fact that I don't think it's been, was ever developed later, meaning I don't think another house site, I don't think it was turned into farm fields after that. So I knew I had to stick it out. I wasn't finding any non-ferrous targets other than, a couple musket balls and that leather ornament. But there was iron, and it was pretty big. So I found, I chased a piece of brass down and saw the oyster shell. And so it's not loaded. Another reason I think it's old is because it's, if you find a trash pit, usually you find more, you find more glass. But if it's that old, you may not find a lot of glass, right? And I didn't find any pipe bowls. There would have been probably if I sift, but I think it's big. I think it's, at least 3 or 4 times the size that I dug out. So I'm going to go back with my sifter, dig it out and sift it, and hopefully find some cool relics. So look forward, or look out for new pit videos. I asked the homeowner if I could dig, even though it's in the woods. I asked anyways. He said, have at it. So I'm going back in a week or two, and I'm going to dig it out. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.